Live from the Rio Grande Valley, this is CBS 4 News, working for you at 6.
Good evening, Valley. Welcome to CBS 4 Valley at 6. I'm Sydney Hernandez. Chris Jacobs has the evening off. First on 4 in Port Isabel, the investigation continues tonight after an overnight fire destroyed 16 condos late last night. CBS 4's Adam Cardona joins us now live with more from officials on the aftermath. Adam, how is the city communicating and coping with the destruction?
Yeah, Sydney, 2 buildings here at the Oyster Cove condominiums are now deemed a total loss. Now, residents that were at the scene last night say with the high winds and visible embers heading toward their properties, they were worried for their homes as well.
We were watching TV and thought we heard fireworks, or we thought, well, maybe it's gunshots.
John Kaufman witnessed the fire last night and says the sounds he heard were actually sounds caused by the blaze. After checking on his mother-in-law, who also lives close to the condos, he took her to safety and made sure his home was also safe from catching fire.
Water down the roof to make sure that some of those embers didn't get on our property also.
Kaufman says members of the community came together to help each other and followed instructions from fire officials to move away from the area.
The fire was initially in one building. It later spread to a second building. At this point, both buildings are total losses. However, an evacuation was commenced at both buildings. All occupants got out safely.
Jared Hakama is the city manager for Port Isabel. He says there were no reported injuries or fatalities, but says one person did have to jump from a balcony to safety. Hakama adds residents of the building were evacuated and provided assistance.
They've gone elsewhere. Some were taken care of by the Salvation Army. Some went with relatives, friends and family, second homes, things like that.
While no injuries were reported, Hakama says this fire should serve as a reminder to be prepared.
You see the importance of smoke detectors, fire alarms, having a plan to evacuate, and so it highlights that a fire can happen anywhere at any time, and we all need to be prepared.
Now, Port Isabel fire crews did have some help last night from assisting agencies like Los Fresnos, Laguna Vista, South Padre Island, Brownsville, and Harlingen. Right now, Port Isabel fire crews are still working on some hotspots, and Hakama says that they will remain on site until those hotspots are completely put out. Working for you in Port Isabel, I'm Adam Cardona.